quick question for you. Were you getting that from the students or from the faculty as well? And do you think it being in California, where I was born, where you spent time as well, had a reason for that?
Of all of the hostile crowd that I faced in the Q&A, I think only one looked young enough to be a student, and some I actually recognize them. The first one that spoke is actually a very respected psychologist who was so angered by me that his voice was quivering. I mean, you know when someone is incredibly angry and nervous, that they're having a hard time catching their breath because that's how triggered they were. It may or may not surprise your audience that these weren't students who were triggered by me. They were actual faculty members, if not research scientists.
And
now, sorry, to answer your question about California, I don't doubt that there is an element of wokeness that is coming from the fact that USC is in California. But believe me, all of the universities throughout these beautiful lands have fallen to these idea pathogens. So I could have been anywhere else. I mean, I've given talks at University of Michigan where people were just as hostile. So I don't think it is something that is unique to California.
See, I don't think it's actually hit us over here in the UK yet, Doctor. I see these things on Twitter and YouTube, and for me, it almost looks like I'm watching a movie. It doesn't seem real. But I'm sure if I was in that classroom with you, I would be like, does it feel sometimes that this is almost a different species than you? It's almost like a completely different type of animal that can get, I don't know, agitated or not listen to reason? Because you seem like the kind of man that comes in and you're like, doesn't everyone see this is logic? This is the scientific method. This is why we came so far in 500 years. And it seems like you're almost speaking a different language to this new species.
The incredulity that you're attributing to me is exactly how I feel. So despite the fact that I've been navigating in this ecosystem for close to 30 years as a professor, despite the fact that I've written The Parasitic Mind, hence you would think that there is nothing that could surprise me. As I walked out of the USC event, and my family, by the way, had joined me. So my children and wife were in the audience. I have young children who were uniquely disturbed by the hostility that they saw their father, being exposed to. And so as we left and we were walking around, I said exactly what you said without saying that they're a different species. I said, I can't believe that I can trigger the type of hostility that I just, was the recipient of, for saying things that should be so banal and obvious, right? I mean, you would think that we have won that debate, hundreds of years ago. We had the scientific revolution, we had the Renaissance, we had the values of the Enlightenment. We were coasting along so beautifully, and now to say things like men can't bear children is something that should be regulated by the government. By the way, I'm really hopeful that USC, they've promised me that they will be sending me the files of the day's event, which of course when they do, if they do, I will be posting. So hopefully everybody could see the kind of lunacy. So yes, I am baffled by it, but I think that exactly speaks to the key premise of the parasitic mind, which is, we attribute, the faculty of reason to human beings. And yet, just like countless other animals in the animal kingdom, we could be parasitized by brainworms. In this case, the brainworm is not an actual physical brainworm. That's why I call them idea pathogens. But they end up doing the exact same thing as other parasitic infestations that go to the brain, which is they completely zombify you. They take supposedly intelligent people and make them behave in ways that are truly baffling to the human spirit.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I'm just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's also been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just in overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you got to pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.